Well, hard to explain, but I think it is. Sometimes you can mess up with 3-gate against 4-gate. But you're
but he can't enter your base.
I guess
you will have a sentry.
How many? 2?
2.
I guess the most dangerous.
When he comes, you will have 1 sentry, and the second one almost done.
Okay.
Because now the sentry is a lot faster than before.
Yes, that's true. That's true.
And you use the chrono boost. You use 2 chrono boost.
But he can always warp on top of the force field, on top of the force field, which, if you have the piloting range.
No, you need to force field on the top of the ramp. So he can't.
Where? Show me here.
Yes.
Okay.
And he doesn't have vision.
But if the zealot is marching here to the end of the force field, like the force field is here, and the zealot is walking here, I think he does get the high ground vision.
Yeah, but there you will have 2 gates.
Yeah, but that's I think the problem still is
you want to wall with gates.
Yeah,
you didn't say
you
that.
will wall
Okay.
with 2 gates.
That's quite a difference.
Okay, and now I understand. Yes, if you wall, then it's easier to do. Yes, obviously, it's way easier to defend 4-gate.
I think that's the best way of defending 4-gate.
Yes, okay.
On maps like Taldarim, yeah, I agree. You can't do that. So
yes.
You're forced to make 4-gate.
Definitely. But yeah, if you're walling off, then it's way easier to defend. That's true. But HuK didn't do it, so yeah, that's how it goes.
But I still think even with 4 gates, and certainly considering the fact HuK did take that second assimilator, just send 1 probe on it, you do get that additional amount of gas, Vespene gas, and you should really be able to, even if you have only 1 sentry, 1 force suit can, like if you cut off, like let's say the second push of NaNiwa when he came with like 8 gateway units, let's say you cut off 3, and then with that 1 sentry,
yes.
I mean, that's just crucial. You're not going to lose anything. You might lose 1 unit, but you will always be able to kill more than you lose. And then with the additional weapons, you should still be able to hold it. And then I think actually you're going to be way ahead, considering the fact NaNiwa has 2-3 offensive pylons, which you will be able to take down.
Yeah.
That's true. This time we see HuK is getting his cyber core a little bit quicker. And this fly is really annoying. We do have a fly here, and it's just annoying. HuK is getting the second simulator quite early again. And he already spotted NaNiwa's base. So he knows what's going on. There's no second simulator there yet. We do see... Yeah.
I like the fact that both scouts on 9 and not on 12.
Yeah,
I really
safe.
think,
Yes.
I think it's better as well. I mean, sometimes you see people scouting at 12, and then they start scouting around their base. They check here, they start checking here, even check here. By the time your probe is on the other side of the map, like it's literally like 17 or 18 supply. I really think it's way too late.
Can we see HuK's base again? Oh, he's mining both gases with 5 probes overall, and he does chrono boost 1 stalker. He does chrono boost his working right now, and I think he might get a sentry after the stalker. Let's see. And NaNiwa got the zealot first, while HuK did skip the zealot. Yeah, and then we see the sentry. So he's gonna play for. Well, he's going for a tech build. I think we're gonna see the robo quite shortly.
Yeah.
Oh, we do see the robo for NaNiwa. Does the probe see it? Did he see it? No. Wow, he did not scout the robo. This could be crucial, really. I mean, it's so much easier to predict your opponent when you do see the robo. Now he has to guess either if it's it could be 4-gate, it could be Blink Stalker, it could be robo. It even could be like Adele Scott 3-gate Expo. Everything is possible on Shakuras. So. It was, a little bit sloppy that he didn't
also
peek
forces you to still use your chrono boost on the cybernetic score whatsoever. Or if you would have scouted the robo, you could just chrono boost his nexus and get those additional probes out.
Yes, that's true. So the robo does finish for NaNiwa. He will get an observer, I believe.
And HuK is going for Blink.
For Blink, yep. So this is going to be a nice PvP. I do like this robo against Council.
I really think it's always super interesting as well. Certainly, considering the fact, like whenever you play Protoss, most of the time there is one style you prefer, and then you're always very, very curious to see how others fare against like the different style. You know, like mirror. If you play a pure straight up mirror, there's often not that much to learn. You just don't. In general, you have to improve your play more like in the big guidelines. But when you play robo against Blink Stalker, it comes down so much to army positioning whatsoever, army movement, when do you go for the expand, when do you try to finish him on one base whatsoever. And also very, very interesting, when do you go for thermal lens or not, considering the fact that you're quite low on gas always from one base, and you do want to get an Immortal out against Blink Stalkers, you do want to get a Colossus out as well eventually if you make the robotics bay. So when do you get thermal lens and stuff, I think stuff like that is really interesting.
Yep, indeed. And we do see the robo bay for NaNiwa right now. Blink is almost finished. Does he have one Immortal? Not quite yet. He does chrono boost it, I believe. And this zealot will actually fall. And does HuK get the pylon here? Yes, he does, and he will blind.
Oh,
Wow!
so
Nice blink and bad force field, I believe.
Well, extremely efficient timing right there by HuK, doing a lot of damage. Where's the Immortal going? The Immortal actually went to the back of the base. I really think HuK, well, okay, this is going to be risky. He goes for the offensive blink.
He is focusing the Immortal. I'm not sure if this offensive blink was smart.
The hero Immortal.
He's losing so many stalkers, he's blinking back. He can reinforce, but it's only 3 gate, I believe. And he's pretty much all in. He has only 22 probes, so he needs to do some damage. And this offensive blink was so weird. I don't know. It has 2 kills already. The Immortal has a nice force field to block off additional stalkers. He did kill the Immortal, I believe. Yep. And maybe NaNiwa will be able to hold this, because
I actually don't think so, but HuK is going to have to do a lot of damage anytime really soon. Then we do see how efficient Blink is. Once again, solid micro by HuK right there. Stalker bugging a little bit.
The Stalker was just shaking instead of shooting. Another good force field, but it will only save some time, because there it's going to be gone right now. So HuK is, blinking in once more, focusing the Stalkers. And you don't like the blink?
I don't get this move.
He's trying to just take out the Stalkers once again and then trying to out-micro the Zealots.
Yeah, that's smart. Obviously, it's smart.
Look at the micro right now from HuK. That's so intensive when you have 3 low HP units spread around the map. It's going to be a little too much for him.
Some, and I think there's a Stalker on the mineral line of NaNiwa right now, shooting at the probes. Still 0 kills. He does take out
blink.
1 probe.
He should blink. Yeah.
Yep, there we go. Nice blink by HuK. And another reinforcement. And there's 1 Immortal coming out right now. It's fast. Wow, I really think NaNiwa can defend this.
Now he definitely can.
The first offensive blink, I think it was a huge mistake when he tried to take out the Immortal.
Yeah.
He could just do defensive blinks, like attacking the Immortal and blinking one by one.
And like when you have 5 or 6 Stalkers, it's quite hard, but when you have like 7 or 8, it makes such a big difference in actually trying to take down an Immortal or not. Because then he has to retreat the Immortal a lot faster. Well, now it could have just tanked the damage. But here we go once again, a solid micro by HuK once more. But NaNiwa will actually be able to scare HuK a little bit. Now Nani should be careful.
Yeah, 2 Immortals right now. Does he get this Immortal?
He wants it.
I think he gets it, but he will lose 2, maybe even 3. Oh wow, 3 Stalkers in the process. That's just too much. He has only 3 gates, so whenever he's losing a single Stalker, it's gonna be so hard to reinforce.
Oh, I thought he wanted to do a run by.
He could have done it, but I think NaNiwa stabilized right now, definitely, and he has the Robo Bay, so he can go for Colossus now. And well, HuK is going for the expansion. It actually makes sense, I guess, but it's risky, because if NaNiwa decides to add a 4th gateway and getting like 1 or 2 Colossi and then just push, I think he could kill him, because the expansion is a big investment.
If he gets 1 Colossus and push, that should be game over.
But I think HuK is not even going to try to fight. He will probably always position his army over here and then try to go for the run by whenever Nani moves out.
Yeah, that's exactly what happens when you have Council against Robo. He's picking off 1 Stalker, a little bit sloppy by NaNiwa.
Using hold position.
Yep, but it's still a small supply lead for...
And in general, if you play Robo, you're not supposed to have a supply lead, so this actually does say a lot that Nani is in very good shape right now. HuK is indeed, of course, investing into that as well.
Yeah, and then we do see the 4th gate is coming up for NaNiwa, so he will do this 1 base timing attack when you get 1 or maybe 2 Colossi, and then you reinforce with a lot of gateway units. And it's going to be so tough for HuK to defend this. His Nexus is finished. I think NaNiwa, he did see it. So I think it's a reaction to this expansion. And HuK is a little bit blind. I think he saw the Robo Bay with the Stalker, which was, he definitely saw it. So he knows that Colossus is coming, but not that much he can do right now.
Once again, a minor Stalker engagement right here. The Immortal in the front, actually in the thick of things right now, getting focused by HuK. Will HuK be able to take it down? No, he does not. Solid micro by both players, actually, has to be said.
He didn't lose a single Stalker in the process, and the Immortal is almost down. He's kiting the Zealots a little bit. Does he get 1? No. And now he needs to be careful. Okay.
He really wants it Immortal.
Yeah, man, it's almost dead.
NaNiwa is for expansion?
Maybe. But he has 4 gates.
No.
He's really going for Expo. Do you think it's a good idea?
No, definitely not.
Because I wonder why...
If he pushes, HuK has no chance to defend it.
Well, I think HuK wouldn't try to defend it. He would really go for that base race scenario. And I really think NaNiwa doesn't want to try to find himself into a position like that. So I think Nani is just going to figure out...
if you can just let 2 sentries in your base.
I don't think that.
Why not? you can just block the ramp. He can't blink off.
Yeah, if you put the force field here, then
Yes, he doesn't have
but
vision.
it's risky. It's high tense and actually. Oh, okay.
Wow.
HuK is going for the push. Actually, he is the guy going for the push. There are nice fortunes blocking off the stalkers, and he has to retreat. I really wonder why he tries to push now.
This is like reverse world.
Yes.
Oh, we do finally see the thermal lens being upgraded. So after 3 Immortals ended, the Colossus now
Two Colossi, man. He's gonna blink in and snipe the Colossus. He gets the first one.
Wow.
But he will lose. Oh, the Immortal is shooting at the Zealots. Finally focusing down the Stalkers. He's losing a lot of Stalkers in the process. Does he get the Colossus?
Not really having the full DPS right there. Once again, trying to take out the Immortal. He will be able to succeed in doing so. This Colossus is not actually that effective right now. Wow, HuK is, I think he's actually going much better than I thought he would have gone.
He does get the Colossus.
What a hero.
And it's very even. It's 45 against 43 supply.
Oh, super nice force field right there by HuK.
Beautiful, yes. And he has no blink, so he cannot blink down. The Expo is quite vulnerable, but he has no units to kill the Expo. It's only 4 Stalkers. He finally reinforcing. The probe count is very equal as well. It's a really, really tense game.
No energy for push right now. Once again, solid blink Stalker micro right there, really nullifying the damage of the Stalkers from NaNiwa. Nani does manage to take out a couple in the process, but isn't going to be enough. What a sick PvP right here between Nani and HuK.
Very, very nice blinks by HuK. He finally does the defensive blink instead of the offensive one. He's force feeding once more, and I think he will take down the Nexus, and if he does, he's in a very, very good, in a great shape, actually. Wow, this was weird. I mean, he was just pushing up the ramp and killing him.
The big,
yeah, nice. So smart, killing the Nexus, then blinking away. So he has the advantage. It's 2 base against 1 base. And losing 1 Stalker, almost the second one. NaNiwa has 2 observers idling at his own ramp. Finally, he's moving them. Okay, one will scout, the other one will stay at home. And I think, yeah, HuK is still reinforcing. He might go for the killing blow if it works. Oh, nice blink. Dodging the shots of the Stalkers.
Nani has to be careful right now. The Immortal really tanking a lot. Once again, an offensive blink with Stalkers. Ooh, those Zealots from Nani are gonna be doing a good job. I'm not sure if it's going to be enough. There are a lot of low HP Stalkers right now for HuK, though. HuK should be careful as well. But these 2 Zealots really making the difference.
Oh, no GG. TT. Tears. So
I agree with NaNiwa, TT.
Yeah.
I still think he should have just pushed.
Yeah,
if he wants to go into your base and kill your base, just took your probes with you, because he will kill your base, you will kill his base, but you will have the army.
Yeah, you have a strong army, but it's less mobile.
What?
It's less mobile, you know?
Yeah, but... And what?
Well, he can, like, you can find yourself in a scenario where HuK is still going to try to pick up units one by one with blink Stalkers.
I think the bigger problem was that he was...
If you have no thermal lens, like, and NaNiwa didn't have
thermal lens.
Well, if you don't have thermal lens, you're really vulnerable against poking from blink Stalkers.
Yeah, well, that's my opinion.
I've been
in this situation like many times, and I think I never lost...
But I think the biggest problem for NaNiwa was that he was not really decisive. He got the 4th gateway and then putting the Nexus.
Yes.
Like,
if you want to put the Nexus, why would you make a 4th?
Yeah,
I agree on that.
That's true. So everything was a little bit delayed. His thermal lens was delayed because of the additional gateway.
See Nani watching the replay right there on the screen as well.
Yeah. Maybe he felt also like too safe after defending this blink push. He was like,
Yeah, I think you're right.
Maybe he was like very, very confident.
Such a cool game though. The first blink, something actually was really like sort of a gamble from HuK, because he could have never known what was on the other side of the ramp.
Yes.
But he blinked and there was literally nothing since Nani went for such a fast robo. Then he went for actually one big mistake, tried to take out the Immortal. You really need a big amount of stocks for that, where like a small group is just not going to be enough. And that Immortal actually really saved the day for a while. Then I felt Nani was way ahead. I mean, if you have like a 10 supply lead and you're the robo player against the gateway army, normally you should be in a really, really comfortable position. But somehow HuK managed to turn things around once again and did manage to win the match.
Yep.